Welcome everybody to Legends on Saturday. We are back on the air as we count down to Heat Wave. Legends on Saturday on the kicking things off with RVD on his way to be taking on the British Bulldog to kick things off today. We know Lita will take on a mystery opponent to determine who will face Sherry Martelli. Heat Wave for the women's title. The fun for view with every championship on the line to end our summer and kick off the countdown to Halloween season, as well as the Steiner Brothers will take on the debuting team here on Legends on Saturday, the Rock and Sock Connection. The winner of that match will take on the Hart Foundation for the tag titles at Heat Wave. As we're just a couple weeks away from the return to Fun for View, the free pay-per-view style show with the entire Horrific Network team. We thank you for watching Legends on Saturday. It was an action-packed return for Wicked Wednesday. Bulldog not getting a very warm welcome here on his return to Legends on Saturday, that is for sure. We always say every match matters on HCW, as we like to keep both our Wednesday and Saturday shows pretty fun size, and then our Fun for Views are like a normal pay-per-view and a Hurricane for Rob Van Dam. Point being, there's a win gets you more TV time, a loss, we may not see that character for a while, and Rob Van Dam knows it. We know that Batista won the Classic Championship against Shawn Michaels at Base Brawl a little under a week ago, and he will defend against Andre the Giant at Heat Wave. But this match could have some implications on who could be next for a title defense after Heat Wave against the Giant or Batista. Bulldog, big time counter there. And now, British Bulldog stomping on Van Dam's arm, taking control. Bulldog just slamming Van Dam. And again, just cover. One. Knowing that it'll be the Hearts versus Rock and Sock Connection, or the Steiner Brothers. That is one of their toughest challenges they've ever had. A big time arm drag there by Van Dam to sway momentum. Oh, and a shot there by the Bulldog. Heavyweight title. Oh, huge, just backbreaker, powerbomb, power slam type mover there by the Bulldog. Davey Boy Smith is so strong, but Van Dam counters out and is back in control. Eddie Guerrero became the new Legends champion. The commissioner of the Legends brand. Get this. Van Dam going to the top. Hold that thought. Moonsault coming up, and he lands it perfectly on the Bulldog. High stakes maneuver pays off, but now Bulldog with a leg drag. The Hurricane looks like it woke Bulldog up more than anything. The rematch between Austin and Guerrero for the Legends title. A wild card factor has been added at Heat Wave. Vince McMahon in a triple threat match. And Van Dam rolling thunder on Davey Boy Smith, going to the top rope. Is RVD. Van Dam, frog splash, lands it perfectly. Bulldog is hurt. Cover. 1, 2. And Bulldog kicked out at 2 3/4. Rob Van Dam can't believe it, either can I. And Davey Boy with back elbow counter. And British Bulldog, big time suplex. Look at the strength. And look at that flip. Oh, he just ran. Van Dam missing. Flying clothesline by the Bulldog. Bulldog power slamming that down. Cover. 1, 2. Van Dam kicks out. And Bulldog's frustrated. I can't believe British Bulldog kicked out of the frog splash. Gut wreck power bomb by Van Dam. Van Dam telling everybody who he is. Bulldog huge time. Huge forearm rather. And wait a minute. The Revival, Dash Wilder, what is he doing here? And Van Dam, 1, 2, 3, Van Dam off of the Revival distraction. What is that all about? I don't know. I said Wilder is actually Dawson, who got the distraction to help Van Dam secure a victory. Interesting. The frog splash perfectly executed, but it wasn't enough. Power slam perfectly executed, but it wasn't enough. And off of the distraction, Van Dam and Bulldog cannot believe it. But Van Dam gets a victory here tonight. Legends on Saturday continues, and this may be what some are calling Lita's last chance at regaining her Scream Queen title. We saw Mickie James help Alexa Bliss defeat Trish Stratus in the exhibition at baseball that secured the title shot for Alexa at Heatwave. But now we find out who will challenge for the Scream Queen title. Lita, the first, who will challenge for the Legends Women's Championship. Lita, the first women's champion on Legends on Saturday. Who is it? Wait a minute! Ronda Rousey? Are you kidding? Ronda Rousey's on Legends on Saturday? And she's got Rowdy Piper in her corner. Are you kidding me? Rousey, along with Hot Rod Rowdy Piper, Ronda Rousey has made the switch from Wicked Wednesday to Legends on Saturday. She is not an active wrestler currently, so it makes sense that she would join this roster. And Lita looks taken aback by the fact that it's Ronda Rousey that she has to do battle with. The winner has to face Sherry Martel. And holy smokes. And listen to this crowd. They are 100% seemingly behind Rousey. Lita countering. And again a counter. With Piper in her corner, a big time counter and a kick. And Rousey clotheslining Lita. Kick to the back. big time slam. Man, Legends roster coming up. They had Ronda Rousey, The Rock, and Sock Connection. Steiner Brothers still to come tonight. Lita counters. Lita could spoil the debut, much like Annabelle spoiled the debut of Cara Dune on Wednesday. Lita, like we said, this is her and big time summer flip there, but not even a 1 count. Rousey is stunned though. Big time fireman carry there. Takedown. And a big time shot by Rousey. Rousey picks up Lita and hangs her up on the top rope. Roddy Piper looking on approvingly. Cover. 1. Only a 1 count. And what does it do to Lita if she loses here? She may not get a women's title opportunity or be in the title picture for a very long time. Meanwhile, Ronda Rousey could walk into heatweight challenging for a title only in her 2nd match on Legends. Lita slamming Ronda, but Ronda getting right back up and returning the slam. Kick to the back. Heatwave is starting to fill up. We know the entire card is title matches. Look at Ronda just hyperextending that arm right now. Starting to break down the arm of Lita. The entire card of Heatwave, every match is a title match as we are fully back. Lita snap suplex, trying to gain some momentum here, trying to get the crowd behind her. Rousey slow to get to her feet. Clothesline by Lita. Another one. Lita sidekick. Rousey's in trouble. Lita, twist of fate, nails it. Lita's gonna go for the Lita Corona. Lita wants one more opportunity. Yes, she nails it. Rousey in trouble. 1, 2, and Rousey kicks out at 2.5. Lita can't believe it. Lita frustrated. Going up again. Rousey down again. Lita, Rousey got the knees up. Rousey got the knees up, but Lita sends Rousey into the corner. Lita is on a roll right now. Sends her into the other corner. Big time clothesline. Rousey is down. And Lita double just drop kick. She has Ronda Rousey hurting. Cover. 1. Only a 1 count that time, man. Rousey's got a lot of fight in her. Ronda. Lita got like almost like a half sharpshooter type hold. Rousey gets out of that. Owen. Rousey counters to a hip toss. Lita goes to the outside. And Rousey now putting a fist on Lita. Lita sidesteps that one. Rousey with an arm drag on the outside. Rousey got Lita, and she just, oh God, this snake eyes on the steel steps. Well, Lita blocks that punch with a kick. And another punch and another punch. Lita blocks that one a kick. Counters at 6. Lita runs to the ring, knowing she doesn't want to get counted out. Rousey comes back in well before the count as well. Rousey now sends Lita into the corner. Takes Lita out of the corner. putting Lita up on the top rope. Huge. No, did Lita counter it? Yes. But no. Rousey then hung. It looked like Lita hung up or countered whatever Rousey was going to attempt to do. And then Rousey hung her up on the top rope, sending her down to the ground again. And now Rousey working on that arm yet again. And God. Rousey picking Lita up. Lita countering. Lita again running into the ring. And DDT on Rousey out of nowhere by Lita. All the momentum Ronda had built up. Referee was out of position. 1, 2, and Rousey kicks out at 2 3/4. Lita can't believe it. But Rousey, it would seem, was on a roll. And until that DDT, Lita now had seemed like she was in trouble, but no, what a match this has been. Rousey, oh my goodness. Oh, huge slam, cover. But Lita's feet were under the ropes, says the official. And Ronda now's got Lita. Lita counters out. She's looking for the arm bar. Elbow. Oh, big time shot. Ronda, huge shot to Lita. And now she's trying to get that arm again. Lita arm drag. Ronda in trouble. Ramming Ronda's head into the into the turnbuckle. Ronda counters. Ronda, just hammering away on Lita. Ronda doesn't want to lose her match. And Lita just shoves Ronda off. Ronda doesn't want to lose her first match with Piper in her corner. Lita doesn't want to lose what may be her last opportunity at a title shot. Ronda with a running kick there just knocked Lita's lights out. Cover. 1, 2. Lita kicks out at 2.5. My goodness. Ronda waiting for Lita to get to her feet. Kick. Rousey. Looks like she's got the armbar in. But Lita fighting out of it. And Lita with punches. Reverse twist of fate. Cover. 1, 2. No! 2 9/10. Man, what a match these ladies are putting on. And now Lita going after Ronda's arm. Lita. A second Lita Corona. And Rousey got the knees up. Rousey got the knees up. Lita down to a knee. Rousey picking her up. Throws her to the apron. Bringing her back into the ring. Kick. She's looking for the armbar again here. Lita's in the ropes though, I think. Yes. The ropes saving Lita. Cover by Rousey. Frustrated. 2. And Lita kicks out. And Ronda is frustrated as well. And now Ronda got the armbar in. She's got the armbar in. And Lita doesn't tap. Lita did not tap out. 2 straight shots to the face of Ronda. Breaks the armbar. Clothesline. Lita. Big time. Ninzaguri. Piper. Can't believe it. Leg drop. And it is is now time to see who will face the Hart Foundation at Heatwave. Here come the Steiners. Steiner Brothers, tag team experts. And their opponents, though, The Rock, on his way to the ring. The Rock sighted. The Rock said he wasn't having success as his current self. To the full capability, The Rock went back to his legend self, which is fitting for Legends on Saturday. And he said if he wasn't getting the attention he thought he needed or deserved on this show, he would find a way to be successful, and he went and got his tag team partner, and here he is, Mankind, on his way to the ring.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, Mankind.
Mick Foley on his way to the ring to help with the Rock and Sock connection. Rick Steiner going to start things out for the Steiners. The Rock starting it out for Rock and Sock, and here we go. And big time belly to belly by The Rock to kick things off. Rock and Sock connection versus the Steiners, and The Rock with a hammerlock and then a trip to get Rick down. And again, neckbreaker by The Rock. Rick Steiner in trouble. Firing carry there by Steiner, showing off that amateur wrestling skill. The Rock with a leg whip there. Takes control back. Rock. Shot to the gut. Sends Steiner into the corner. But Steiner counters. And the referee is down as The Rock into the Steiner Brothers corner. And the tag was made to Scott, and a good tag team move there. Scott, big time move there on The Rock, and momentum now swinging to the Steiners as Scott Steiner, the power horse of the Steiner Brothers, takes control, but The Rock battling back, arms right there. Takes Scott down, and in comes Mick Foley, Mankind for the first time. Big time elbow. And a kick to the knee, or to the elbow, I'm sorry. And it was ramming Scott Steiner's head into the mat. And Foley just waiting, seemingly, for Steiner to get up. And Steiner is up. Foley into the rope. Steiner, perfect drop kick on Foley. Headlock on Foley, look at the strength of Scott Steiner. Foley counters, back body drop. Big Steiner up. Steiner back body drop. On a big time elbow, Steiner nips up, and Steiner in control here. Steiner Brothers have cut the ring off. Sends Foley into the corner, big time clothesline. And Mick Foley is in trouble. What a win for the Steiners. If they could beat Rock and Sock, you cannot say that they wouldn't deserve to get a title shot at the Hearts. Foley is down after a spin by Scott. And Foley sidesteps that shot, but Scott counters again. Foley had, and tag was made, and he just launches Rick into Foley. Foley still cannot make a tag. The Steiner Brothers are tag team specialists. And what will this mean? Now a knee lock by Rick Steiner on Mick Foley. I mean, what does this mean? Foley kicking Rick right in the face to get out of it. And he's going to tag The Rock back in. Yes, he is. A much needed tag. And now The Rock going after Rick. Big time clothesline by The Rock. What does this mean for The Rock if he can't win? He went to the drawing board to get Rock and Sock. Steiner tags in his brother Scott back in. He's looking for like a hammer lock. The Rock countered out of it. Rock bottom out of nowhere on Scott Steiner. Literally out of nowhere cover. 1, 2, and Steiner kicks out. And The Rock immediately staying on him. Rock tagging in Foley. And a huge just shot to the gut. And Scott Steiner countering. And Foley back into the corner. Tags in his brother to Scott Steiner, and Rick does the exact same thing. Shot to Foley. Rick, just ramming Foley's neck. The back of Foley's neck went into the turnbuckle. Power slam by Rick Steiner on Foley. And Foley counters. Gets out of whatever Rick had in mind. Sends Rick into the corner. Tags The Rock in. Double back body drop on Rick Steiner as The Rock is in. Steiner, big time uppercut. Atomic drop. Clothesline by The Rock. Who will go to August 23rd? Who will go to Heatwave to challenge the Hearts for the tag titles? The Rock. DDT on Rick Steiner, plants him perfectly. Mick Foley, you can see him there. He's down on the apron. He's hurt. The Rock with the DDT and now wrenching the neck of Rick Steiner. Spinebuster on Steiner. Rock sends Rick all the way to the outside. Big time shot by The Rock. Oh, and he has posted Rick Steiner. And another one. Count is at 4. Rock sending Steiner to the commentary table, right where we are. But now Rick countering, and now the Rock is down. Rock is stunned, and Rick just sending him back into the ring. Rick needs to tag Scott in. Instead, he decides to stay on the Rock, and the Rock counters. And Rick, though, with a shoulder tackle, the Rock right back up. Oh, Rock getting out of the way there on Rick, and sends Rick into his corner. Tagging in Foley. Mankind. Double back body drop again, yes. What a return for Legends on Saturday. These matches have been epic. Big time, this face driver type move by Mankind on Steiner. Now a crossface by Mankind on Steiner. Steiner getting out of it. And he sends Foley into his corner, and a huge cross body Foley down and hurt. And Steiner, huge leg drop right in the back of the neck again. That Foley, Steiner Bulldog, perfectly executed by Rick. Cover. 1, 2, the Rock breaks up the count. That may have been it. DDT on Rock by Scott Steiner. And now, again on the neck of Mick Foley. Rick Steiner just pulling it, Foley getting out of it. But Mick Foley's neck has got to be just killing it. Foley went for a kick and a leg whip by Steiner. Just knocked Foley's face off. But Foley counters there. Mankind. Big time forearm shot. Mankind up. There it is, the claw on Rick Steiner. He had the claw cinched in. Cover. 1, 2. And Scott Steiner that time stopped it. Knee lift by Foley. The Rock is outside the ring after that DDT. Foley ramming Rick's head into the mat. I'm not sure where Foley is going now. He's going after Scott. Rick is hurt. Foley tags in the Rock. Rock, sharpshooter. Yes. But Rick was in the ropes. Rick with an elbow. Clothesline by Rick Steiner. Another clothesline. Rock is down. Steiner and Rock with a headbutt to counter the belly-to-belly. Bulldog by the Rock. The Rock waiting for Rick Steiner to get to his feet. Rock bottom on Rick Steiner. Cover. 1, 2, 3. The Rock and Sock connection goes to Heatwave. The Rock and Mankind could be your next tag team champions. We will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everybody.